Hey, what's up? Mark King here, and this is a story from reclaimthenets.org. Okay, it's been on my radar for a couple of days. We all kind of fall back in things that we can relate to, right? So, this story is an assistant principal demoted over a Facebook post despite investigation finding it was not meant to be hurtful. Okay, so I've heard this once from Milo Yiannopoulos where it's like being on Facebook or Twitter and then being suspended is like a badge of dishonor. Why? Like sometimes you see articles and the reference being banned from Twitter or Facebook as a bad thing. It holds no currency, but they're trying to make it out to be like it holds weight. So this is some bothersome stuff. Like, you know, okay, so let's continue a little bit and I'll talk about some of my experiences. Cancel culture goes into overdrive. Pretty looking woman. No, older, but pretty looking. Nikki Bradley, a former assistant principal at Apalachee Tapestry Magnet School of the Arts in Leon County School Districts, has been reprimanded, demoted, and will no longer be joining the school where she was reassigned after complaints over one of her Facebook posts, despite an investigation into her post, including it was not meant to be divisive or hurtful. Everybody knows it's not meant to be. You know, what bothers me about the this Tallahassee? I was wondering where this was. Let's see what part of Florida I'm curious about. Okay, it's what was that called? The Panhandle? I'm not sure if that's called the Panhandle. Looks like a panhandle to me. Anyway, now the reason like these things, what bothers me, if I had this happen in the school where parents have kind of like looked at me like why their kids are a-holes, it's not my fault, you know. And it's just a same thing, right? What's kind of bothersome, and it's kind of, you know, these people who this is going to come out wrong. I think these people without that's going to come out wrong. I was going to say without degrees, but that's the wrong thing I'm trying to say. Imagine you work all your life, right? You work hard, and you get places. Then there's these terrible people who don't work. They complain about everything, and they want everybody else to give them things in life. So it's like you get talked down to a lot by these people who've never accomplished anything in their life. Okay, I love these ghetto people, if you get my drift now. And it's absolutely insulting. When I see people like this, like somebody who worked hard to be assistant principal, gets talked down to by these know-nothing people, these never will be's. It's insulting as a person, you know. So again, this is why cancel culture is dangerous. It's where the lowest IQ people gather around in this social media nonsense and throw their power that they'll never have, throw it around because they never earned it. Okay, again, all it takes is 10% of people in any organization, all right, to bully that 90%. That's all it takes. Okay, and usually the bottom rung of the ladder in every company is SJWs for a reason. They're usually the least intelligent people in kind of like every single group or subgroup. Okay, just for those who work or have worked even in school, you'll see who kind of come together. Anyway, let's see this. Before the start of school, Bradley posted the following message to her personal Facebook page. For a while now, I have felt like a ringmaster of a shoot show. Today has done me in. I do not want to be a ringmaster. Someone come get the monkeys and all the circus friends. Exhausted. Go away, COVID. I'm going to bed. Pretty reasonable. Like, and if I was watching this, I'm like, oh, this is a pretty reasonable person. I like what she said. Several people in the local community complained about her post, including local politicians. Of course, they would. Curtis Richardson, mayor of and Mayor pro tem Diane Williams Cox. Let's see what these people are. See if we can find them together. Okay, as I suspected. Okay. Again, a lot of things, again, I repeat, a lot of things are surface level things, right? People who get upset are always like, again, when I've interacted with people in the school system, once again, people are upset, it's always the most basic things. Okay, it's never anything deeper than it's really their looks. Okay, that's it. Almost everything I've ever seen in a school system. It's really about superficial stuff. Okay, there's nothing you can do. Again, I've seen like people with natural beauty. I've seen people who aren't, how do I say this, aren't astute looking. They always seem to envy certain traits, such as milky skin, lack of a better word, and straight hair. I've seen this. Okay, in young kids, I've seen this. Okay, there's nothing you can do about this, except lie and pretend like it's not true. You know, put all these empowerment stuff everywhere. Empowerment is not going to change reality or perception. It'll just allow people to lie. Okay, hence political correctness. In like the late 90s, early 2000s, you used to make fun of this this basketball player. They used to call him like the ugliest man. Like, was it Tyrone Hill? You can't make fun of that stuff anymore because he's a deeply colored man, if you get my drift, okay? But these things were like, fine, it's okay. Comedy was okay. Everybody knew it to be true. Even Tyrone Hill. He married the beauty queen, probably. Are we kidding? I think that's what happened. He was dating a bunch of like really hot ladies, blah blah blah, you know. Anyway, enough of this stuff. Again, it's nonsensical. Twitter and Facebook hold zero weight, except in the minds of the less intelligent or those who try to push propaganda, such as Marxist or communist talking points. Hence the media. Okay? Share, save, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. I find this very interesting. It's something nobody really covers. You know, instead of focusing on the whole riot thing that I'm kind of bored of. The first week or two was really fun, but then it's like, oh god, more and more. Share, save, subscribe. Thumbs up again. Bye.